I had a plan for this save. Promotion from the National 3 the first year, promotion from the National 2 the second year, a couple years in the National, a couple years in League 2, League 1 by maybe our 7th or 8th year. I can't figure this team out. We're doing really well. And just when I think things couldn't be going any better, they get a lot better. My name's FM19, and this is the Ritornu of Gloria with S. Sebastia, episode 45. I have no words to explain this. I sat there, I watched the game on extended highlights because A, I was a glutton for punishment, and B, because I don't know why. Now, granted, at least on paper, this doesn't look like PSG's strongest squad. But as you can see, they spent 130 million euros on Dayot Upamecano. It's a name I don't recognize. 130 million euros for a defensive center back. And that's after they spent 120 million euros to get Sergej Milinkovic-Savic in from Real Madrid. And the year before that, it was 53 million for Diogo Jota, 58 million for Ricardo Rodriguez, 47 million for Kevin Mbabu, 52 million for Frank Kessley, 43.5 million for Thomas Partey. Ain't no party like a Thomas Partey. Shout out to Loki Doki for that. Nabil Bentaleb, 51 million euros in. Jerome Boateng, 63 million euros in. And as you can see, a lot of those players were on the field. If they rotated the side, it wasn't a lot of rotation. I think February is their full-time keeper now. Cadillac and Kilic are and Pintos are definitely regens, but if you look at Pintos and we compare him to let's say Queasy, he's a bit more physical, he's just as fast, a little bit better vision-wise, not as good attacking, better technically, better mentally, and his defending absolutely stinks. He's 5'9". They're both 5'9". They're equal. And you got the best player in FM leading the way. And he scored in the first minute of the game. And that happened. And I thought for sure we were going to be in for one of those 7-0, 8-1 thrashings. But no, the defense locked it down. I played uncautious. We hit him on the counterattack. We finally broke through. Frank had a goal in the 63rd minute. And then he scored again in the 70th minute to put us ahead for good. 15 minutes left in the game. PSG only had 9 shots the first half. And I want to say about 8 of the remaining 11 shots they got came after the 75th minute when they absolutely turned it on. The guys bent. They didn't break. I got lucky with both Marsman and No playing with yellows. The only downside was Brigado went out with a thigh injury, but he's coming back. He should be available for the next game. Frank, well-deserved player of the match for the 2 goals. No had an assist. Queensy had an assist. I'm giving up trying to figure this team out. I just am. Well, unless there's an absolute value out there, I think this is going to be all the transfer moves we're going to be making, at least this January transfer window. Giorgio Altera left. He went to Cremonese for 98,000 euros. Was upset he wasn't getting a lot of playing time. I have younger, better players. And frankly, he just wasn't getting any better, even with all the training he's been doing. He's been getting in a decent amount of games with us. I put him out there. Cremonese snapped him up. May not exactly be for value. But then again, he came in on a free. So I'm probably coming out a little bit ahead there. On the ends, Tom Field from Brentford. I needed backup for Brigado at the defensive left back. And he was the best option available for what I was looking for. 26 years old, 3.5 star current ability, 3.5 star potential ability. Plays wing back really well. Plays full back really well. Solid physicals, solid mentals, solid technicals, is here on a rotation contract, is happy to be here on a rotation contract, and he will get playing time. As much as I like Mathis Leroy and I want to get him some playing time, him coming in especially in big games, as the only other player on the team who can play defensive left back, is a bit unsettling. And with Field here now, I can get a good rotation going as well, and I'm not losing anything in terms of quality and ability. So today we're playing Lyons in the Coupe De La Ligue quarterfinal. I'm going to set the best 11, check the reserves. For some strange reason, neither this game nor the Montpellier team was on TV. And we're going to come back with that match in just a bit. Now watch this be the game where we get absolutely thrashed. We are playing our 4-2-3-1 with the asymmetric defensive midfielder Bazamble in goal, Sasha, Diakite, Mabai, and Brigado as the defensive back four, Sodavia as the defensive midfielder behind Bernade, No, Knezovic, and Menig as the attack midfielders, and Foster up top as the striker. Good grief, Lyons still has a strong team. Dembele as a forward, Memphis Depay and Pavon as attacking midfielders, Kovalenko, Awar, Pizarro as the midfielder. Pizarro back to Lopez, out to Denayer, to Thvenin, to Awar, out to Memphis, cuts across to the center of the field, long pass to Pavon, who's all alone. He totally evades one player, holds it up, and is dispossessed by Sodavia. Menig has the ball now, long pass towards Foster, who knocks it down, but it goes right to Denayer. Thvenin has the ball, back to Lopez, back out to Ordet. This is still the kickoff highlight. Back to Lopez, to Denayer, to Awar, over to Memphis, again in the center of the field, drives forward, oh, Dembele, oh, guys, come on. Memphis just cuts across to the inside center of the field, oh, Sodavia dispossessed him, but the ball went right to Dembele, blasting down. Brigado picked up a knock. Well, you know what? I brought him on for this reason. Field's going to replace Brigado. Coutinho with the throw-in to Dembele. Over to Kovalenko. To Awar. Back to Pavon. Crosses and to Bazamble with a nice stop. Corner kick in. Pavon. Knocked away. Foster has it. Sends it up. Pizarro, however, gets it, sends it back out to Pavon. Darts towards the center of the field. Bazamble pushes it just wide enough that it hits the post and does not go in. Coming up on halftime. We've done absolutely nothing this game. Meanwhile, Lyons had 13 shots, 5 on target. Sasha with the throw-in to Knezovic. Over to No. Dispossessed by... Well, no, Sodavia gets it. Looks like he was dispossessed. Oh, he gives it right to Kovalenko, though. Okay. Dembele has it. Crosses it over to Pavon, up to Memphis, and Bazamble, a nice stop. Diakite, out to No, who is now pretty accomplished at the winger position, towards Foster, who got held up. Foster taps it up to Bernade, out to Menig, sends it to Foster, just wide left. It was a good opportunity. How come that wasn't considered on target? There are things about this game I will never, ever understand, no matter how hard I try. Everybody loved the halftime talk. More often than not, my assistant coach is pretty good with those. Ordets, and the highlight ends. Awar from outside the box sends it in. Looks like it got headed over the crossbar. We're not quite sure who. Foster's not having the best day. We're going to bring on Frank. Change him to the poacher. Wait about another 10 minutes to see if we have to make a sub in the 75th minute. Coutinho to Pizarro. Over to Awar. Back to Pizarro. Up to Pavon. Passes towards Kovalenko in the center. Oh, Memphis with a nice shot that Bazamble blocked. Corner kick in for Lyons. Awar. Towards Denayer, off the guy. Who is that? Off the guy for Bastia. Bernade's down to 66%. We're going to get him off. As soon as I remember how to hit the right button here. Bring Marjman on as the ball-winning midfielder. 8 minutes left in the game. Can we make something happen, people? Nope. Memphis from outside the box, and he scores. Of course he does. Technically, that's an extra time goal. Thanks, FM. Oh, Bazamble tried. He got real close, but it was a nice kick by Depay. Diakite to Sotovia, dispossessed. Kovalenko has the ball. Over to Memphis. Back to Kovalenko. Out to Dembele. Crosses it in. Field knocks it down to Marjman. Back to Bazamble. Up to Sotovia. Over to Mabai. To Menig. Long pass towards Frank. And Lopez with a nice block. 6 shots, 5 on target for us. Corner kick in. Diakite hits the crossbar. What the heck is going on there? Okay. Lopez to Savic. Whistle's going to blow here in a second. Up to Kovalenko. Back to Pizarro. To Kovalenko. To Pizarro. Up to Dembele. Dispossessed by Sotovia. No, it was a penalty by Sotovia. Okay, Savic has it. Whistle's going to blow here shortly. It's like the third time I've said that. I realize that. And the game ends. 27 shots, 11 on target for Lyon. Slight possession advantage. Only 2 clear-cut chances. We each had a woodwork hit. We had 7 shots, 5 on target. That is disappointing, to say the least. And we got Khan in 3 days. Fun times. Brigado is out for a week. Well, good thing we signed Fields. And we got 785,000 euros for making it to the quarters. I'm going to do the press conference. We're going to come back and see who we're going to play here. You know, I think we're going to take another long break and come back for Saint Etienne. Because we don't have the coup games to worry about anymore. We don't have the French Cup games to worry about anymore. We're in 8th place, 32 points. Foster has 10 goals. Brigado has 7.2. He also leads with 5 assists. That's kind of cool. Our defense is tightened up a bit. We're 13th best, which is where I wanted to be. We're still winning the yellow cards category. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back for Saint Etienne. Oh, that was a couple of really disappointing games. That Montpellier game especially, we should have had them. Oh well, played us like I thought PSG was going to play us. And frankly, I would have much rather switched those results. I'd still like to be in the Coupe De La Ligue. Of all the plans that haven't gone right for me this season in this save, I don't know why I bother sometimes, but we'll get it done in a couple years. Just you wait and see. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I'll answer them as fast as I can. My name's FM Jellico, and I thank you for watching The Return on Glory with S. Sebastia, episode 45.